for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Jade?
Yeah?
You're just telling something you're good at the way you...
Jade, you're 23?
Yeah?
What's up?
Not much. I'm an ex-corrections officer, and I used to work over at Lewis Prison in Buckeye, Arizona. And there was an inmate there who the elasticity around his rim gave out. I guess he was keystering too much or having too much anal.
You mean his anal musculature was no longer working?
Yeah. And they had
His sphincter lost his wink.
Did he have he had a prolapse then? His venous actually came out, right?
Yeah, it's gone. There's nothing there. My question is that normal? I mean, because, like, my husband, like, comes near me now, I freak out. I don't want him touching it because I'm afraid that my elasticity is going to go out.
Yeah, you can listen. That's what I've been saying, is that people somehow think that that's an
Well, this guy was bringing in balloons of heroin.
And taking in half of Aleme.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
Be that as it may, you can tear. You can.
Guys were arranging their penises in his ass like they're putting flowers in a vase.
Nice.
You understand?
Yes, sure.
Multiple peni.
Adam and I had a long discussion about anal prolapse, in fact, yesterday at the wedding.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of vaginal prolapse?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you have kids? Jay, do you have kids?
Actually, I do not.
You do not. Okay, well, if a baby can come down out of your cooter and you're still receiving men with gusto, then you can pack a little fudge in the back there.
It's a little different anatomy.
Come on, she can let her husband get in there and get in a bad place and root around.
Let me put it to you this way. The vaginal canal is designed to take the fetus. The anal canal is not designed to take...
Okay, I know it's not designed to, but, you know... She can have a little fun back there.
I'm not saying.
And by the way, that's the best excuse I've ever heard in my life. And she is a corrections officer. One quick question, honey. Who's really in prison? You or the prisoner?
Oh, wow. Really? That is heavy.
Think about it.
That's heavy.
Right on the old canoodle.
So, Jade, yes, that can happen. It's not going to happen at a young age usually, but as people age, that kind of stuff happens automatically. And so my concern is with all these people engaging in anal sex, we're going to see lots more rectal pathology as people get in their 6th, 7th, 8th decades of life.
This week on rectal pathology.
Jade, you're not working as a correctionals officer anymore?
No, the hostage situation, my family kind of requested I leave that line of work. So.
Oh, really?
The hostage situation.
You had a hostage situation?
Yeah, in Arizona, there was the 2 officers that were held hostage by the 2 inmates. And when you're working mandatory overtime and you can't call home in time, and your family kind of freaks out a little bit.
Jay, at ease. Enough with the military talk. Right. Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Did you ever, how many years were you
She's 23
corrections officer?
Quite a couple years.
Okay. So did you ever, like, have interaction with a prisoner that you kind of had some feelings for?
You know what? Never. And I saw a lot of female corrections officers get compromised, and I did see it, but I never, they can't take
That's
me
why
out.
I say you never got compromised, right?
No.
Right.
That's wacky.
Right.
Jade, what you wearing now, darling?
Let me tell you.
Hold on, Adam. Hold on, man. Jade, but baby, what you got on?
It's a khaki shirt,
Jade, what you got on? What you wearing right now, honey?
What am I wearing? I'm wearing a uniform. I'm actually at work.
So wait, so Jade, these women can't maintain their boundaries, and aren't the people watching for that kind of thing pretty carefully?
Absolutely. There's a lot of people that and it starts out really small, like, can I borrow your pen, or can I, it starts out really small, and it just kind of gets
Can I
hard.
prolapse your anus? What'd I say? Well, I said I got feelings for you. Can I prolapse your anus? Oh, see, you tripping, baby.
Let me say this. Dag. That's why he's my main man, by the way. Hey, Drew, when suitors start coming around wanting to date your daughter,
I'm gonna do all kinds of weird things.
You don't
do a personality test like they do at Scientology, man.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, Drew will.
I got some.
What a nightmare.
And it's always loaded, dude.
Yeah.
In other words, they can't pass.
Oh, no kidding.
You say, you know what? I'm going to give you the keys to my car.
I'll show my daughter. Here's the graph, honey.
You guys can spend the night. All you got to do is do my 10 questions. If you score high enough, there's the keys to my car, and we'll let you use the house.
What would be really funny is if I got hold of the kid first. I put an IFB in his ear. We just put a little speaker thing in his ear, and Drew, he'd be coming in, and he'd be like,
"Hey, Dr. Drew."
"Hey, Dr. Drew," and he'd be like, "What's your GPA?" "None of your goddamn business, Poindexter." None of your or you be the kid.
How you doing, Dr. Drew? How you doing, Mr. Drew? I would like to prolapse the anus of your daughter. Where you going, man? What did I say?
No, Drew, you ask him, and I'll be in his ear.
David, what do you study now? Are you in high school or college?
Studying how to kick the white man's ass.
I'm studying how to kick the white man's ass.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
What religious persuasion are you?
Why don't you quit pushing, honky?
Why don't you quit pushing, honky?
Oh, I see. Did you finish high school?
You're going to give your daughter an eating disorder. You want to give me one, too?
What? Huh?
It'll break down on the IFB.
I'm going to give your daughter something to eat on. Oh, wait, what'd you say? Yo. Let me get back to you, Dr. Drew.
Meet me in the van. Meet me in the van. Don't say it.
I'm don't say it. No,
meet Adam. Meet Adam in the van. No, come to the driveway.
Get on now.
Don't leave.
Okay, then.
No, repeat what I'm saying. Don't repeat what I'm saying.
Don't repeat what I'm saying.
Come to the van, you idiot.
You idiot.
Is that what it sound like? All right. We're going to take a little break.
I see it now. I can see it. Right. It's coming together.
Dag, otherwise known as David Allen Career.
Loveline the movie.
Otherwise known as my main man in studio tonight. We'll be right back after this.